There are two stories that I wanted to share with you that I only just recently put together. I was born in Papua New Guinea, which is an island north of Australia, to missionary parents in Wewak here, and I grew up in Marprik, which is here. And when I was 12 years old and my brother was 13, we decided we wanted to build a raft and travel from this river here right down to the Sepik River. We built this raft. That's me in the red, my brother in the yellow, and this is John Savage here. My parents said we could do it if we took two adults with us. We traveled down here. We set the raft on the Bionic and we traveled down the Amagu River right down here. It was full jungle. The people here had never seen a white-skinned person before, and we traveled all the way down here to the Sepik River. Now, the second story is that this whole area here, which is called Wosera, 10 years before I was born, I'm told of a story of a peace treaty formed between the tribes. What had happened was the gospel had gone into the area and the culture was changed so much so that the tribes got together and they decided to do a peace treaty. And so what happened was on this massive field, the different tribes, normally warring tribes, got together and they did this ceremony where one tribe went and captured a warrior from a neighboring tribe, brought them into the fold, and then took them back into their village for the evening. And in the village, they actually treated them to food and they looked after them. And the next day, all the tribes got together and the warriors were let go and they went back to their tribes. And that's how the peace treaty was formed there. And the gospel had just transformed the area so much so that peace came into that area. So coming back to our story, we traveled down this area. It was jungle. We thought it would take 3 days, but it actually took 6 days altogether. And we traveled all the way down through here. We got to the Sepik River. We saw crocodiles. We traveled down through here. When we got to this bend here, some people from Yamanabu came out on their canoes and they asked us, where are we going? We said, we're going to Pagui. They said, you've got no hope of getting it there. And so they brought all their canoes and they tied our rafts together and they took the rope to the shore and a whole bunch of guys pulled us in and we got home safely.